My name is Fernando Mateo. I am the spokesman for the New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers. To my right is our president, Stephen Rivera, along with Jermaine, our executive director, and members of our board. As we all know, the first murder in 2026, unfortunately, was Isaac, a 55-year-old taxi driver who was shot in the head twice early this morning at approximately 6:45 a.m. Isa was a very nice person, a person that was never in trouble. He's been driving for over 10 years, driving an Uber for over 5 years, and has been exemplary in the line of work that he does. Early this morning, I got a call telling me that he was murdered, and we immediately contacted the family, who was not aware of what happened, and I basically explained to them what I understood happened this morning. Isa was driving his vehicle. Evidently, there was another vehicle next to them, and they might have gotten into a little fender bender, little argument, not from Isa's part, but from the other two gentlemen who chased him down, tried to physically take him out of the car, and when he refused to get out of the car, he accelerated the vehicle. These two individuals turned around and shot through the window, shooting him twice, impacting him twice in the head. This is very hurtful to us as an industry. To wake up New Year's Day and know that one of your drivers was murdered, was shot twice in the head, was no easy news to swallow. We know that we have a brand new mayor, and we are asking him to work with the Federation to make the lives of these drivers safe every day, possibly getting panic buttons installed in their vehicles. What we do know from Mr. Isa is that he has 4 children. His family and his children all live in Africa, and one of his brothers was actually traveling to Africa this evening, and now he has to go and ID the body at Jacoby Hospital. The New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers wrote to Uber, who he was working for, and we asked Uber to make a donation of $25,000 to the family and to his children. We've also reached out to Ira Goldstein from the Black Car Fund, and we're asking him to donate at least $25,000 to Isa's family. The New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers is setting up a GoFundMe page with his name. So if they go to NYSFTD.com, there'll be anyone in New York City that wants to help the family out can go there and make a donation. Isa was working for his family, to support his children, to support his wife back home. Who's going to do that now? We don't know. But what we do know is that he's got 4 children and a wife that they're going to need as much support as they can possibly get. The Federation of Taxi Drivers is offering a $10,000 reward for anyone that can give us information as to who killed Isa in cold blood. $10,000 for anyone that saw anything on Morris Avenue and the Cross Bronx Expressway, and that could tell us who might have committed this crime. We've been in touch with NYPD. We know that we have the best detectives in the world, and we know that they are going to find the vehicle that was involved in this altercation. They're going to find the 2 people that pulled guns out and shot at Isa, killing him. So we believe that in the next few days we will have someone in custody. But in the meantime, we are all heartbroken. The Federation of Taxi Drivers, once again, is advising its drivers to have cameras in their vehicle. cameras that face the front of the vehicle and the rear of the vehicle. We donated 500 cameras to 500 different drivers so that when cases like this happen, when situations like this arouse, we're able to identify immediately who committed the crime. We don't know whether Isa had a camera in his vehicle. The owner of the vehicle is currently in Africa and on his way back to the United States. He used to drive the vehicle in the morning. Isa used to drive the vehicle in the evening into the wee hours of the night. At this point, that's as much information as we have. If there's any questions that you may have, I will gladly answer them. Please, Mom.
Do we know what time he started driving yesterday, like any length of time he may, and was this like a New Year's thing?
He started at approximately 7 p.m. Working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day is a very profitable day because there aren't that many drivers willing to work. He was one of those drivers willing to work. As an immigrant, immigrants come and they work crazy hours to make a living. So we do know that it was a profitable day for him, and he was probably on his way home. I believe he didn't live far from where this happened. So everyone was in shock. When I spoke to the family this morning, they were like, "What are you talking about?" I just spoke to Isa at 6:18 in the morning. He was murdered at 6:30. And the person who he was speaking to was actually headed to the mosque. Okay, so he said, "I'll speak to you later. I'm going into the mosque now." And never heard from him after that. Okay, we have a lot of the family members here, but they don't want to appear on camera. You can interview them or try to interview them on your way out. I don't know whether they will respond or not, but they are all here and they are in pain. And they want to feel this together as a brotherhood.
Fernando, where are the details coming about this fender bender? Was there another driver in the area? Was he on the phone with someone?
No, this came from sources that we have that know exactly what happened and that have viewed and are viewing video cameras and following leads in order to find who these guys are. So in order for us as an organization to help them make an arrest, we are offering $10,000 because there are people that live there. There are people that must have seen what went on or know the direction that that vehicle was heading. But with technology today, every building has a camera. So I'm sure that they're going to find who these guys were sooner rather than later.
And what's the time frame between when the fender bender happened and the distance?
Minutes. As I said, one of his brothers was on the phone with him at 6:18. He showed me the log on the phone. And this happened probably 12 minutes later. So it all happened between 6:30 and 6:45.
And your sources of police.
Fernando, ya me con Telemundo, ¿pudiéramos decir en español lo que pasó en el auto, el forcejeo?
Nosotros entendemos que a lo mejor hubo un pequeño choque o un pequeño incidente verbal, la cual dos individuos se desmontaron del vehículo y trataron de sacar a Isa del vehículo de él, y Isa, al ver que ellos estaban forcejeando, movió el vehículo para irse. En ese momento ellos sacaron las armas de fuego, dispararon en el lado del vidrio de él y lo mataron con 2 balazos en la cabeza. Algo que no debió de haber pasado. No sé cómo una persona puede quitarle la vida a otras, sencillamente por un argumento. We could never understand why anyone would take someone else's life over an argument, over a dispute. How you could shoot an individual twice in the head. New Year.